Let's go to the Politico playbook. Politico's executive editor is Jim Vandehei. Jim, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing all right. So you've got this exciting new series at Politico called Behind the Curtain. Before we get into this first episode, tell us about it.
It's a new column and short web show that Mikey and I are doing once a week that tries to take you behind the scenes on what's really happening in politics and policy, what's driving the discussion, what ultimately drives the direction of things that are happening in Congress and the White House.
All right, so we're starting off with the Rubio-Ryan makeovers. Tell us about it.
Yeah, tonight both of them are giving side-by-side speeches to the Jack Kemp Foundation. And for both of them, they're trying to do personal makeovers and a makeover for the party. Marco Rubio, who I think is in a tier in his own. I mean, I think he is so far ahead above anyone else if he decides to run. He's worried about just being the Hispanic candidate. So he's going to start trying to add substantive accomplishments to his record. He has a 2-year plan between now and 2014, November of 2014, to try to notch some specific accomplishments on immigration and on the economic front. So if and when he does run for president, he's not just the great communicator in the eyes of Republicans, but that he is somebody who has substantive accomplishments. For Paul Ryan, he doesn't want to just be the austerity guy. And so he, too, is looking at poverty, looking at immigration and other issues to broaden his own portfolio. We have a great nugget in the piece about how in the campaign he wanted to go into inner cities, talk about poverty, and he got slapped back by the Romney folks who said there's no constituency there for us, there's no votes, we're not focusing on those issues.
Jim, what's the next act for Paul Ryan coming off a losing vice presidential bid? What does he do, say, 4 years from now or 8 years from now?
I will say, from our reporting, it's clear that Rubio wants it and wants it badly. And I think wanting it matters when you're running for president. You've got to go through so many hoops. If you want it badly, you'll do all that stuff. We understand from folks who've been talking to Paul Ryan, he doesn't want it as badly and isn't sure that he wants to run. For the next 2 years, he's front and center in the fiscal debate. And he has to make a decision. Is he going to be the leader of the resistance among conservatives who oppose a fiscal deal, or is he going to be part of the solution? And I don't think he's made a decision yet. Early signals are he's not where John Boehner and others are as far as his openness to certain compromises. But at the end of the day, he could be there. And I think that will be a big indication of what he wants to do and where he goes.
And Paul Ryan signed on to the Boehner plan yesterday. Jim Vandehei, Behind the Curtain is the new series. Check it out at Politico.com. Jim, thanks so much.
Thanks, Willie. Appreciate it.